Hypixel is Minecraft's largest server, but over the last few years the player count has been dropping exponentially. Today, we'll be looking at why and investigating the dark future of the server. Hypixel's player count has dropped from a daily average of 150,000 players all the way back in 2021, all the way down to a daily average of about 50,000 players in 2024. These are startling statistics for the largest Minecraft server. Minecraft, however, as a whole, is far from dead. In 2023, the game saw over 170 million monthly active players globally, and at any given time, more than 500,000 players are online simultaneously. However, this massive player base isn't all flocking to Hypixel anymore. This begs the question, why not? In recent years, a growing number of Minecraft servers have emerged that run on the latest versions of the game and could therefore utilize the latest features to make significantly more engaging and immersive games. This is a huge difference to Hypixel, which still runs on the almost decade-old 1.8.9 Minecraft version, which is extremely limiting. Hypixel is essentially forced to still maintain this version, as pretty much all of their competitive game modes rely on the combat system found in this version, which was significantly changed in 1.9. Take Winecraft, for example. Winecraft is an RPG-based Minecraft server that has fully embraced the modern versions of the game. With sprawling quests, dungeons, and complex mechanics, Winecraft offers a completely different experience to Hypixel Skyblock, and players are starting to take notice. What Hypixel lacks in newer mechanics, servers like Winecraft are capitalizing on. The freedom to build intricate quests and explore large worlds appeals to players who are looking for more than the competitive experience that Hypixel offers. Hypixel's bread and butter has always been competitive minigames. Bedwars, Skywars, Duels, etc. are all some of the largest game modes on the network. However, seemingly a growing part of the Minecraft community prefer more casual and story-driven game modes. Hypixel have even acknowledged this themselves in a forum post they made just a couple months ago, where they talked about the possibility of using features of newer versions. They said, and I quote, "On top of that, we started thinking about the future of Minecraft, essentially how we, as a server, the leading server no less, have been stuck in the past for so long. To be fair, we have done a lot with what we have." And this is true, they have managed to squeeze pretty much all the capability out of 1.8.9, but it's not quite to the same level as you can with newer versions. Further down in the post, Hypixel mentioned the possibility of custom GUIs, newer creatures, and even potentially releasing sequels to some of the most known and loved games on the server. However, all of this is a long way off. The complexity of the network's code means they have to do a huge amount of work in order to update it to newer versions. Hypixel are also developing Hytale, their own custom, non-competitive fantasy game mode which bears similarities to Minecraft. Again, despite the fact that Hypixel have made a huge amount of progress on this game, it still seems to be a long way off and likely many years before we see it release, by which time it could be too late. There's also skepticism that the production of Hytale could steal actual developers from the Minecraft server itself. We'll have to see how this develops. Another area Hypixel could explore is cross-platform play. Minecraft's Bedrock Edition allows players on different devices, mobile, console, and PC, to play together. Integrating Bedrock's features into Hypixel could open up the server to a much broader player base. However, this comes with its own set of challenges, such as preventing cheating and balancing gameplay across different devices. It's hard to say how much of an impact crossplay would have on Hypixel, but it would certainly open up the server to a large audience of new potential players. In fact, an estimated 70% of all Minecraft players play on Bedrock Edition. If you enjoy these types of videos, please subscribe, it helps out the channel a lot. One of the biggest criticisms Hypixel has been facing recently is that it's been putting too many resources into Skyblock. While Skyblock is undoubtedly the most popular mode on the server, it's also drawing attention and development resources away from other modes. As a result, beloved games like Bedwars, Skywars, and Duels are seeing fewer updates. This leads to a crucial question: is Hypixel sacrificing the rest of its network for the sake of Skyblock? If so, that could be a fatal mistake. Hypixel needs to find a way to balance Skyblock's growth with the rest of the server's games. Ignoring its other modes in favours of a single cash cow could drive away long-time players who are tired of the lack of the attention given to legacy game modes. Content creation on Hypixel has also slowed down, with lots of Bedwars creators slowing uploads or outright quitting. YouTube and Twitch are huge player sources for Hypixel, so it's extremely important to maintain them and ensure that Hypixel is doing well on there, which doesn't quite seem to be the case at the moment. If we look at the statistics, searches for Hypixel on YouTube have fallen by almost 50% in the last 3 years. Finally, Hypixel has always thrived on community interaction. Events, tournaments, and staff engagement are key reasons why players have remained loyal over the years. However, recently there's been a growing sense of disconnection between the Hypixel team and its community. Also, Hypixel recently put out a survey asking players about how they would feel about prizeless or even no tournaments at all. Unfortunately, this is a possibility that they seem to be considering. Hypixel must renew its commitment to its community by hosting more frequent events, tournaments, and interactive challenges. A thriving, engaged community is one of the best ways to retain players and draw in new ones. The survey about removing tournaments sparked a lot of concern. This just goes to show how important these events are to the community. Hypixel cannot afford to lose that connection. Hypixel does have a chance for a bright and prosperous future, but they just need to pull their strings extremely carefully. Anyway, that's it. Subscribe.